Insidious The Red Door is the 5th installment in the Insidious franchise. I've just gone and seen it. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on it. Smash your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you guys think of this movie? If you've seen it, let me know. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's talk about the new Insidious movie, The Red Door, right now. Okay, so the 5th installment in the Insidious franchise, The Red Door. Look, the Insidious franchise is an up and down franchise. There are some good movies like Chapter 3, like the first Insidious, and then there are some really bad ones like The Skeleton Key. And then there's the one that we know as Insidious 2, which isn't like awful or anything like that, but it's just there. So naturally going into The Red Door, you're kind of sitting there like, please be like the previous ones, like Chapter 3 and the first one. And look, I wouldn't say this is a horrible movie. I wouldn't say this is a great movie. This is just one of those movies where I'm not in a rush to go and see again, but it's one of those ones that it's just missing that X factor. I don't know what it is, but after watching this movie, it felt like it was just missing something to just push it to that good to great movie and great horror movie. I just felt like it was lacking something like that. Now, when it comes to this movie, the themes and the ideas and the elements throughout this movie are great. The recipe is there. Everything to make a great movie is all there. The themes about father and son, the bond between them, trying to create this bond that they had and recreate it, worked so well for me. I thought that connection was great. And look, the ending, I get why they did the ending. And look, this being the last movie in the Insidious franchise, I'm happy that it ended this way. But I also think there was a missed opportunity here when it came to the ending to really solidify that bond between father and son and to make it a more emotional impact and to really dive into that to make the viewers really feel it. And I feel like that was missing here at the end. Like, there's an ending that I think would have been better, that would have worked, I think, a lot more emotionally and would have been better for the characters themselves as well. But nevertheless, I can't really talk about it without spoiling the ending, so I'm not going to do that. But the ending we got, it was okay. It was okay. I'm not mad. It's not one of those ones. But I feel like the relationship between father and son was the highlight of this film and was something that I was getting invested to. And maybe we could have had a bit more about it. Now, the other things in here, the jump scares were good. Like, it got me a couple of times here where I wasn't ready for it and got me. However, while they were good at the start, it started to get repetitive and you started to pick up when they were coming. They started to get predictable as the movie went on. And that to me just felt like you lost that edge towards the second part of the film. You lost the edge of getting me scared, getting me that jump scare, getting me on the edge, getting that suspense of like, when's this jump scare coming? When's it coming? You started to figure out, okay, it's coming now, it's coming now, it's coming now, it's coming now. So you lose that factor there. And then in the second half of the film, you lose the suspense element as well. You don't feel like you're on the edge of your seat. The whole start of the film, you're on the edge of your seat. Like, you are there, just like, whoa, what is going on? Like, there's some good moments, some really good horror elements throughout that first half of the movie that has you on the edge, has you on the ropes. And then you throw in those jump scares and they get you. And then it just fell flat in that second half. And when things start to get figured out and what's going on, it goes really, really quick. So some of the pacing with the jump scares could have been better. Some of the music choices for it just gave away what was coming next. So I feel like that could have been done a bit more effectively. Like I said, like the recipe's there. The execution just wasn't there, especially in the second half of this film. Now, I thought some of the makeup and design-wise was great as well. There was some moments like that happened in the second half where it looked incredible. It really did. And I was like, damn, that's really good. And I like some of the elements that they incorporated in the previous films into this film as well, with particular characters and things like that that came back, that I thought were very, very good. It worked. I would like to see maybe more of them. But again, one of the things that I felt like was one of those things that let this film down was there were scenes in here that just didn't lead to anything. They were just there. And it's just kind of like, so what was the point of that scene? What was the point of having this interaction with this person? What is the whole point of this? Nothing came from it. It doesn't develop anything. It doesn't develop the story, doesn't develop the character, doesn't develop the lore. It's like, why is all this on here? Why? And that to me is where I feel like the missed opportunity comes. Because the idea, a particular scene that I'm talking about, involves a frat house. That to me felt like that could have been utilized a lot more. Otherwise, just take it out, because there was no need for it. It didn't evolve into anything at all that was going to be of consequence moving forward in this whole entire movie. It just wasn't there. Some of the dialogue is iffy. Yeah, it is. And then there's some dialogue that's good. Now, I think for Patrick Wilson's first directorial debut, this was him doing it. I thought he did a fantastic job. And you can see that he was trying to encapsulate what made the first Insidious so good. And I feel like he was doing that. He was adding those elements in there while making it feel like that, but also feel like its own thing. I commend him for that. And for him to do it on his first time is pretty good. Like, you got to give props to him. I thought the performances were great as well. I thought I have no problems with them at all. It really focuses on Dalton and Patrick Wilson's character. It really focuses on them two. They are the two main leads, and it's all about their story as we go into here. So look, while I don't love it and I don't hate it, it's a movie that, you know what, it's a satisfying ending to Insidious for me, while I think it is a missed opportunity at the same time. So there are things that worked and things that didn't work, and things that I felt like weren't executed right. Like I said, the recipe's there, the execution just wasn't. So overall, look, I would put this as probably third in a ranking. I'd probably go Chapter 3, and then Insidious, and then The Red Door, and then obviously 2, and then Skeleton Key. That's how I would rank them. So, like I said, I'm happy that it's there. Like, I would recommend people go see it. You're going to get some good scares out of it. But overall, it's a fine film. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash down that comment section below. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe as well. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.